Welcome, Pencilgon, and thank you for joining my short interview. Would you like to tell something about yourself?
Hi, my name is Pencilgon. I'm from Indonesia and I'm currently the rank 1 Grand Marshal on Utopia.
Of
Well, although
course.
I'm sure that after this episode's aired, someone gonna kick me from the rank 1.
What do I say about it? That's a really bold declaration. Number one Grand Marshal. Okay,
Like,
so let's move on then. Would you like to tell the meaning of your in-game name?
give name, Pencilgon.
Yes,
Well, it's originated from a Japanese manga called Shakura Frontier. The
I
character's
see.
name is Arthur Pencilgon.
That
I like her.
Pencilgon.
Exactly. I like her because she can beat players who are superior. She also known as a ambitious person, so that's why I like her.
I see. Of all the female characters there, yes, Pencilgon has quite
I
the
really,
character.
exactly really like her.
So, next question, what made you play TOF?
What made me play Tower of Fantasy?
Yes,
So I've been a fan of MMORPG. I grew up with a lot of MMORPG. Like I played a lot, like World of Warcraft, RF Online,
Ragnarok?
Cabal, and AQW. Adventure Quest World.
Oh
Maybe
boy, yeah, I know that one.
exactly. Dragon Nest, Archage,
Mm.
and Perfect World, and many more. But
Oh boy.
it's too long. The list is too much. Yeah. So when I saw Tower of Fantasy the first time, I have this feeling of flashback kicking inside of me, and that's why I decided to play the game. And I tried it,
Hmm.
and I love it.
Yeah, you mean it's nostalgic?
Yeah, a little bit of nostalgia.
Yeah, I mean, I also have the same reason because I also played a lot of MMOs back then. Uh,
The
like
role
before.
play. I love it.
I'll just say I played Black Desert Online before this one. So, about this location, why did you choose this particular place?
Uh, well, the main characters like us, the main
Okay.
character journey across the world, the Isperia continent, and then we come to this place have been like chaotic, like literally chaotic.
Uh-huh.
Like we begin from the post-apocalyptic world, fighting zombies,
Yes.
chasing out ranger, destroying I don't know, like robots from Ida, and then
Yes,
we
yes.
travel to the world full of sands. And we started fighting aliens. We fighting mutated monsters,
Uh-huh.
and then we were introduced with Miroria, right? Like an amazing place. Like with a futuristic cyberpunk vibe, neon light. They got
Yes.
floating taxis, they got floating trains, and arcades, and a lot of stuff. Like a lot. But this specific place, like aquatic palace and treasured garden, is just amazing on another level. Like the scenery is calm with dimly light, and less people come here since it's far west of a map, so
Ah, yes.
it gets really calm. So whenever I feel tired going dailies and then doing instances, I just come here enjoying the view, the scenery, So that's why I choose this place.
Like uh, like some place where you can take a break.
Exactly. It's just great. This place is just great. The music, so calm.
Okay, we'll move on to the next question. What do you like about Tower of Fantasy? Although I think you've mentioned a lot already. Would you still like to
Yeah.
add more?
Yes. Maybe not, but I'm just gonna say it again. Actually,
Sure, sure.
well, like there are a lot of things that you can do in Tower of Fantasy. You can play solo stage, you know, wormhole, bygone phantasms, and maybe dimensional trial,
Ah, yes.
and interstellar. Or you can play with your friends against monsters, or doing instances with them, or even fighting another player on the PvP modes. You can craft your weapons, or I mean equipments though, since weapons you get weapons from gacha.
Ah, yes.
You can do fishing, you can cooking foods to satisfy your hunger, and many more. But for me, at least, the best part of the game are its extensive characters creator and lovely open world, which evokes the same like Breath of the Wild art style that surprisingly few
Uh-huh.
games have yet to nail.
Even though you like a lot of things inside TOF, do you have something you dislike?
There's a lot of bad things, and I'm gonna say it now, and hopefully
Okay.
they can fix it though.
Yeah.
Well, let's face it, first of all, like most of a gacha player with wines, the rate, man. Oh my god. My friend, you know, a total whale, like literally a whale. This guy supposed to spend more money than me, but his total graph, like his rolling, like on every banner is above average. Like he literally get what he need, what he want,
Wow.
without spending much. Like it's just unbelievable. But me, not me, not me. I spent, well, still not as much as him as a whale, but I don't have his luck. Like, it was really bad. Oh, shit. I got PTSD for, remembering my lead roll now. Fuck.
Although I've seen your lean equipment, you have 5 stars right now.
What? It's, it's so bad. I mean, if you look at total roll, it's just unbelievable. I can't. Finish is it's 50-50, but if you lose, it's just bad EMO. And then second, the amount of RNG on the game is just too much. Like too much. I spent like an entire month of gold dust for a not perfect though, but
Uh-huh.
great equipment. Right? Not a perfect equipment, but a great equipment. I spend the entire month of saving. The crafting, or you may say, exchange the equipment is easy. Like, you can get like maybe 3 days or maybe 2 days per day. Or if you were lucky, you can get more than that from doing instance.
Okay.
But the RNG, man, like, oh my god, I think the random number gods or goddess or whatever is just hanging me to the bones.
Oh
I
boy.
never, I'm lucky sometimes, but compared to the unlucky me, oh my god, I wanna cry. Number three is, well, ever since its first release, the optimizations on mobile is getting better. It's improved, but
Okay.
sometimes still encounter a frame drop whenever you play with a lot of players on the same place, like many players gather to fight the world boss. There's still
Mm-hmm.
some lagging of over here and over there. Number four, this is the worst one, you know.
Okay, that.
Why? Why did they fix grappling hook?
Oh no.
It's just bad. It's, you know, one of the best quote unquote feature in the game. And they fixed it. Well, I mean, it's fine to fix it, you know, since it's a bug. But they fixed it too early. Shame on them. Like,
Yeah.
you know how hard to explore the Miroria City Part B and C? Like, they fill with tall buildings and skyscrapers. And then imagine that guy doing exploration without Lin that could lift them into middle and then like up on the air. And oh man, I just can't think about that. It's just bad design.
Ah, yes, you have to
Hey,
fly at the very highest point of the map before you can get to
that
those.
was the worst part. Imagine you don't have Lin. You're gonna fucking climb the wall, to climb the building, and then you just descend. Oh my god! Thank God I got my Lin, even though it's not completed.
Okay, okay. I guess you've let out all of your frustrations.
Not all, but at least that's a, you know, major point at least.
Oh, okay. So that's not all.
Not like if I said it one, it might take 30 minutes to finish, but that's just, you know, the major point at least.
Okay, so let's move on. Since you're still here, why are you still playing Tower Fantasy?
Well, like I said before, I grew up with MMORPG modes games, and once I love it, once I love the game, I will continue playing the game until at least until they stop, you know, giving updates, fixing their bugs, fixing their problems,
Uh-huh.
or many people suddenly leave out of nowhere. I mean, playing MMORPG like you were alone, then what's the point? You can just play the G game instead.
Yeah, I mean, it's why it's called an MMO, because there should be a
Exactly.
lot of people. Yeah.
There should be a lot of.
Okay, I won't expound much on that question since I might get my own interview too. Uh, okay, so next part is what do you see? What do you want to see in Tower Fantasy?
What I want to see in the future of Tower Fantasy. Well, basically, I'm looking forward to whatever they will release to Tower Fantasy Global. Like, you know, the as much as we know that the by Yuki and Mark,
Ah,
you know,
those two.
collab was cancelled and guarantee will never come. They decide to make their own collaboration. So that's one of the things that I'm looking forward to the Tower Fantasy Global.
Yeah, that sounds like very good news.
Exactly. So and well, although sometimes I got spoiler from CN server and CN from shame on them,
Okay.
and sometimes ruins my immersion though. But you know, it won't really affect my excitement for wanting those updates to they implement those updates to the Tower Fantasy Global.
Then moving on, would you recommend this game?
The Tower Fantasy. Well, fun fact:
Yes.
I have recommended the game to some of my friends,
Oh.
and they did play the game, but
Uh-huh.
unfortunately, they picked the goddamn wrong server and
Oh
played
no.
another region instead. So that they thought there's only one Asia,
Sad.
and they choose on the other Asia instead of this Asia.
Oh
So
boy.
yeah.
I see.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna, also, I'm gonna add the what I would like to see in the future Tower Fantasy,
Okay, sure.
and it's server merge, you know, or at least a regional server transfer. That's what I want to see. So hopefully they gonna do it, and my friends playing on the other server, or I mean another region, will come to me.
Ah, yes, so you can finally carry them.
I'm not sure about that.
Oh, okay.
It's a whale. Yeah, so maybe I'm gonna get carried though.
Okay. So that was presumptions of me. Although you already recommended this game, how would you advertise this and what would you say to convince people?
Hmm. It's kind of hard because I'm not a salesman myself, so I don't
Ah,
know. I don't know much on how to advertise people to try and play the game. But hey, if we never try, how would we know?
uh-huh, I see.
So give it a try, and you might love it.
Lastly, how do you feel about our server, Utopia?
Hmm. Okay. Well, Utopia, has been amazing, an amazing server. Like the people are active, they are friendly. Well, not all of them though, but most of them are friendly, are also active.
Uh-huh,
The amount of rivalry between, you know, Asia Pacific and JP players are quite intense though when it comes to ranking systems.
oh,
Although mostly the ranking were dominated by JP player.
ah yes, I've seen the rankings, yeah.
They just dominate the ranking systems. And probably, well, I mean, especially my crew, the topless though, right? And the crewmates, people are warm. They just lovely, and always welcome.
Uh-huh,
Uh, yeah, they are an awesome person. They're an amazing people, and I'm truly grateful to become a part of a crew and a server.
same here, yes, I'm also part of Utoplets.
Like, amazing. The crew was amazing, especially that guy. Even though he's full of chaotic, evil vibes, but he's still amazing. And I just love that guy.
Seems like you'd like to do a name drop.
I'm gonna say that he got O in his name. Because if he know that, they're gonna cut my throat.
Oh boy. Okay, so I guess you're not doing it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
Ah. Do you have any last words?
Do you mean last message?
Yep.
Not really, though. But you know, being number one on the servers just feels good, man.
Ah,
That's all.
of course, the Grand Marshal.
Exactly. Pencilgon sama.
Ah,
Alright.
okay. So I think uh that's the end of our interview, and I hope you have a nice day or night.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Yes. And by the way, you're the first one here.
Thank you.
Yes,
Now I
yes.
feel special.
You're the number one Grand Marshal after all.
No one gonna demote me from this rank one, absolutely sure.
Uh,
Someone gonna get salty with that. They're gonna demote me from rank one. Well, that's fine though. It's a competition, so
yes.
I'll take the command.
Okay. Then see you.
Alright, see you.
Okay.